Mia, and I'm 22 years old, born and raised in Vancouver. I just graduated university, an entrepreneur, and I'm still looking for love. I'm going to show you around what it's like to be in my shoes, also show you what it's like to, hang around with me, stuff like that, show you around the city, and hopefully it lets you know how much I want to be in The Bachelor and how much I'm still holding up for that one true love. So I'm here at the Vancouver Olympic Torch where we celebrated the 2010 Winter Olympics. It's a huge landmark in Vancouver, and I wanted to take you around and show you. As you may know, I was born and raised here in Vancouver for the past 22 years, and I really love it here. You've got the mountains, you've got the water, you've got the views. You could, go to the beach in the summer, it's 20 minutes away. You could go skiing if you want to in the winter. It's great, and all year round, we've got beautiful looking people like me. Hi, so this is Simon Fraser University. This is the place where I studied for the past 5 years and slaved and spent countless all-nighters at. I studied criminology, I did major in that, and I minored in gender studies. And I always knew that I wanted to go into criminology. I always had a past aspiration of becoming a lawyer. I actually had intentions of going to UBC Law, graduate school for lawyers, for law school, because I wanted to work in corporate law, I wanted to work in litigation, just be a complete hard ass. But when third, fourth year came around, I kind of realized, this isn't what I wanted to do. My passion is actually baking and doing cupcakes, so that's what I'm currently trying to pursue for now. But if anything, I am still looking for a job in Citizenship and Immigration Canada, so the government. I did a lot of research on immigration and immigration policy analysis, especially with domestically abused women. It was a great 5 years, very involved in the school, in countless clubs. I was on the Dean's List, President's Honor Roll. I was in Young Women in Business, a bunch of well-known clubs across the country, and it's the best 5 years of my life. So we're actually on the Vancouver campus of SFU. There's actually 3. There's one in Burnaby, Vancouver, and Surrey. And I've actually had the privilege of taking and attending classes at all 3, which is really made me familiar with Vancouver as a whole. Different suburbs it has, different people at each campus, and basically, yeah, it's great. And I also run a cupcake business by myself called Dulce Delights, which I've been doing since 2007, so for the past 5 years. And today I just want to show you some treats that I made for you today. It's some red velvet cupcakes, the cream cheese frosting, a major favorite from the clientele that comes to this bakery. So as I said, I also started and run my own cupcake company, Dulce Delights, which I founded in 2007. I've been running for the past 5 years by myself. I currently just do cupcakes, regular, vegan, gluten-free. I do flavors such as Earl Grey, pumpkin chai, red velvet, vanilla, you name it. It's really what my passion is, and I really love making people happy. And I mean, you can only talk about cupcakes for so long until you actually try them. This one here is red velvet, which I made for a wedding consultation yesterday, which I also booked, by the way. And red velvet is pretty much a light vanilla cupcake with a hint of cocoa, and it's traditionally used with cream cheese frosting. Very popular in the States, in the southern states, and it's one of my favorites and one of my clients' favorites. And, well, the best thing about baking is eating it, so I'm going to eat this right now. Really light, fluffy, not too sweet, and it's made with love. Yum. So you're probably wondering what I am. I mean, I'm tanned, this isn't fake and bake. I got dark hair, kind of Asian features. What are you? Well, I am 3/4 Filipino and 1/4 Chinese. My parents immigrated here from the Philippines back in 19-something, before I was born. I have an older brother who's 10 years older than me, and also an older sister, so that makes me the baby in my family. We're not super traditional, not super Filipino, but I do enjoy some great Filipino food, great Chinese food. I unfortunately only speak English, but you know what? When you're in a city like Vancouver, it's so international, you just kind of feel right at home. And I'm so glad my parents immigrated here because they worked really hard to, you know, provide for us and give us a good living and good shelter and all that. And my mom is actually a nurse. She's been doing that for the past like 40 years or so. My dad's a realtor, and my dad wants me to follow in his footsteps, but sorry Dad, it's not happening. But I do love my parents, I do love my family. I think, you know, having those strong familial ties is really important to any relationship, and I hope, you know, The Bachelor thinks the same way too. Did you know there's many sushi restaurants in Vancouver as there are Starbucks? And I happened to work at one of them, especially when I was going to school. I had to, you know, fund my university because it doesn't come for free. And I work at one of the best sushi restaurants in Vancouver. Hapa Umi, right here. So, dating history. Oh gosh, where should I start? Well, let's see. I've tried, you know, friends hooking me up with their friends. I've tried meeting people at school, meeting people at work. Dated coworkers, didn't work out too well. Done blind dates, they were interesting to say the least. I've also tried eHarmony, like online dating. Heck, I've even tried Craigslist. So what's going on here? Well, in general, dating in Vancouver is a little bit challenging. I'm really aggressive, I like to talk to people, like I'm not shy at all. I'm very outgoing, but I just don't see the problem. And you know, maybe I can find love on TV. Maybe it isn't such a silly idea anymore. I'm really hopeful, and you know, you never know what you're gonna find. I'm really open-minded, and I can't wait to see what The Bachelor has in store for me. Oh hey, what are you doing here? Okay. You want to do the sporty, athletic side of me. Well, come to the right place for the gym. I like to work out. I've been a pretty athletic person. Been doing sports all my life. I've been doing cross country, figure skating, softball, soccer, track and field. I was in wrestling for 5 years. I made it to provincials 3 of those 5 years, which is quite an accomplishment. After that, I went to university. I took up cheerleading. And I did that competitively for about 3 to 3.5 years. I recently retired from cheerleading. Always like to try new things. I was into yoga, especially hot yoga, it's really fun. I like dancing as a form of working out. And I also, well, my next muse is going to be pole dancing. So let's see how it goes. Surprise! Bikini shot! Okay, no, seriously, what am I looking for in a guy? Well, usually what I go for is someone who is older, someone who's well educated. Usually they are accountants or, you know, they work in finance, but what I've learned from that is, I don't want to generalize, but they treat you really badly. And I'm a nice person. I usually get taken advantage of because I'm really generous, really sweet. But my ideal guy, I would like someone who's just as busy as I am, you know, doesn't like to be too attached to, you know, their SO. Someone who can really, you know, defend and also support their lover. I think that's really, really important. And most importantly, I just want someone who can make me laugh. And trust me, it's not too hard to make me laugh. I'm giggling all the time. And I honestly don't think that's too much to ask for, so hopefully it all works out. Alright, so my ideal date. I've done a lot of dating. I've done meetings, golfing, go-karting, meetings, drive-in. But on my first date, I like to keep it real simple. Something like, you know, dinner, take a nice long walk along the seawall, and go for dessert. And today we're at Happily on location, one of my favorite sushi places, and I also coincidentally work here. Come on, let's go inside, let's check it out. Vancouver is a major food city, and I naturally take food really seriously. You know, we're in a Japanese restaurant. I don't want someone who's going to be eating chicken teriyaki with cucumber maki and California rolls. No, I want someone who can eat, raw fish, wants to try new things, such as this. Today we're having umi, and we're going to be trying an umi roll, which is one of my favorites. It's a crab roll inside with avocado and alligator tuna on top, and also some pickled vinaigrette. And I've done enough talking, so I'm actually going to try this bad boy right now. I'm just warning you, this isn't going to be sexy. Really good, super yummy. Yeah.
So I've known Stephanie for about 3 weeks, and she's wonderful. Every time I come into work, it lights up my day to see her cute little face. I know she's had a little bit of a tough time in the dating scene in Vancouver, and she's just like giggling at me right now. I just would love to see her with a really nice person, and she deserves the best of everything. If I were a guy, I would probably want to date her.
I don't know why that girl Steph wants to get on that show. She never went on a date with me once, but she's a lovely girl.
I'm Steph's friend. She really deserves to meet that one special guy. Really great girl, friendly, nice. Yeah.
So after that humongous dinner, I mean, I'm gonna be so full, I'm gonna be so bloated. No other choice but to walk it off. And where's the best place to do that? Obviously the Vancouver seawall. It's beautiful, we run here, we walk here, ride our bike, walk our dogs. It's simply the thing to do. And on a gorgeous night like this, why not? So to end my perfect day in Vancouver, we always have to have a stop at my favorite gelato place, Bella Gelateria. I'm gonna have a matcha and Earl Grey, please. And it's always important to end the day on a sweet note. Thank you so much. Earl Grey, one of my favorite flavors. Matcha. This combination is perfect. Basically to die for. This is a must end. Hey again. So that's a sneak peek of what you'll expect from me. And if you want to see more, then you'll have to choose me to be the Bachelor. And I want to leave you with one final tidbit note. You don't need persuasion to be with the nation. This is Stephanie signing off. Pick me, please.